TV, I want to talk to you about finding your wedding design inspiration. Now, so many people talk about finding inspiration and feeling challenged when it comes to being creative. You know what though? It's like anything else. It just takes time and practice. Creativity breeds creativity, and inspiration isn't something that hits you between the eyes like a bolt of lightning, contrary to popular belief. You need to experiment with creativity and try and find those places or things that inspire you. Often we take inspiration for granted as it is actually staring you in the face. It is in the everyday things that you do and literally all around you. In light of this, I want to share with you some of the things that I often do when I'm finding it hard to dig deep and be inspired. The first thing I do is go for a long walk. Now, this might seem really obvious, but the idea behind this is not to power walk or jog, but to simply amble along, taking note of your surroundings and having the time to really look at the things around you. Don't surface look. Instead, really look at what you see, and you'll be amazed at how the design of a fence or a leaf on a tree will trigger something in your mind, and you'll suddenly find yourself with the design for your next wedding. Remember to use your peripheral vision. Look up and down. Look from left to right. Don't just look straight in front of you, otherwise you might miss something really obvious and amazing. We are all guilty of being like horses with blinkers on, looking straight ahead of us. Get out of that habit now and allow your head to rotate. Allow your eyes to meet those of others who are out and about. Another one is to get photos. Remember to capture what you have seen. In a world where every phone is now a camera, this is so incredibly easy to do. It is so important to document what you've seen, as it will help you to remember the little things that you might forget. And secondly, you might actually see something else in that picture when you look back at it. We often get so engrossed in what we are looking at that all the other things around us are blotted out. So make notes on what you see. You'll be surprised at what leads on from just a few random words jotted down in a notebook. Now, if I hear the word poppy, I immediately think of a spring day with blue sky, rolling hills and fields of flowers. From there, my mind skips to the colour red and how I love the idea of red as a spot colour within design. Can you see where I'm going with this? It is not a hard thing to do, and it's available to everyone. You just have to give it a go. Open your mind to the unusual. Inspiration comes in all shapes and sizes and many different forms. There have been times when the pattern on somebody's dress or the colour of a pair of shoes have been the inspiration behind the colour scheme for a wedding. But in order to have these flashes, you need to open your mind and allow yourself to really look at what is around you, what's walking towards you, or even in the distance. The structure of a building can give you ideas that can be used in your designs. Now, don't forget, the top 3 industries that wedding professionals go to for inspiration are interior design, fashion and movies. We cover this subject in quite some detail in all of our courses, as it is an art that is required of planners, designers and stylists alike. And there are certainly some tricks of the trade that we can teach you in how to open your eyes to what is around you and then translate that into the design of your events. You can see all the different courses we have on offer on our website. And remember, our course consultants are always happy to answer your questions you may have to help you make the right choice. We've accredited and certified over 2,000 students from around the world and helped them take their first step in either launching their new business or finding a job, and we can help you too.